Hey everyone, Frugal Panda here. I was testing out my BLUETTI in terms of I put a solar panel on top of my SUV. So I was testing to see how much voltage I was getting or how much wattage I was pulling, excuse me. And I thought since I had it out, well, let me do a review, a quick updated review on the BLUETTI. BLUETTI, I always want to call it Blue Yeti. It has LiFePo4 batteries in it. Excellent warranty on it. And this is real world testing that I've done on it. So as you've seen some of my older videos, not that really that old, maybe a month ago, I went to San Diego. Well, I went to, it was a road trip from Denver to Chaco Canyon to Yuma, and then went to San Diego ultimately. Now, I had my refrigerator with me, all types of electronic stuff. Guess what I left without? This. Can you believe that? I could not find it on my last day. I cannot believe it. I could not find my charger for my car to plug it into the car. So my BLUETTI had to run all, now I had the plug-in charger. I knew where that was at, so I brought it. But my refrigerator had to run off of my BLUETTI, and I realized when I got in my SUV that even though I had a regular that it only was good for like 120 to 150 watts, and this pulls quite a bit of juice, so it wasn't even charging it off of it. This ran my refrigerator all the way from Denver to Chaco Canyon. We spent the night there. It ran it all night. It ran it all the way to Yuma. Then we got a hotel and I charged up. But it was a rock star, kept our food super cold. We charged extra phones on it because there was 3 of us, and like my portable battery chargers that I'd use with my phones and stuff when we're out traveling around. It was excellent. This is by far the best actual generator I've had, electric generator I've actually had. It is really good. Everything works on it. Holds great charge. I was like, wow, I was blown away. BLUETTI has definitely made a fan of me in regards to this. How it worked, it had no issues. The wireless charger works on top of it, as you can see. It has a wireless charger right there. This can even charge these. All these electric bikes I have sitting right here. We have the VeloWave, a Rad Power, and over there is an electric XP. It can charge all of them easily. So I was really surprised with this in that how well it performs. It charges my phone pretty fast. It charges all our items really fast. So do I still recommend the BLUETTI? Oh, yes, I do. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. See everyone. I can't wait to go back on a trip again and take this bad boy with me. This is by far the best one. And I can't compare it to my jackeries because remember, I don't know if you've seen my old videos, my jackeries were 240 watts and 160. So of course they're not going to be as good as a watt generator such as this, but it also has better batteries in it too. So these batteries battery cycles will last a lot longer than actually the jackeries will, which do not use LiFePo4s. So that's something to be said. And I'm pretty sure this has a strong, I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure this has a stronger warranty. And I'm not telling you not to get a jackery. I didn't have no issues with my jackery, but I wanted something for longevity, you know, more so. And I know the LiFePo4s are much better lithium batteries. So that's why I went with that. Now, these can get kind of expensive, but I think with the warranty and, you know, just the value of them, look at that. You got 4 AC outputs on it. I was trying to run it down a little bit yesterday so I could test my new solar panels. The solar panel, I put 100 watt on top of my SUV. I'll do a video of that too once I go camping. So I needed to run it down because it was at 100. And I was charging my two of my electric bikes off of this, the electric XP and the Rad Power, to quickly trying to make it lose juice to get it down to 80 so I could see a true wattage that what the solar panel was pulling in. So excellent, excellent, excellent. I can't recommend it enough. I say you get one. I think the biggest complaint with this for me is the wall charger. It's got fans on it. I understand it increases longevity and cools it down because it charges it pretty fast, but they're so loud. So if you're in a motel or hotel, and you probably don't need to bring your fan with you. Like me, I take a little portable fan because I sleep by fan, because it is a fan. You'll hear it. So that is one thing I don't necessarily like about it. Now, with it plugged into your regular old cigarette lighter, charging off that, of course, it's not as loud. So it's not as loud with that. So that's a cool thing about it. But like I said, my refrigerator, oh my gosh, it kept it at 31 degrees the whole time that I used it. And it got really real world tested on my road trip when I couldn't charge it in my car while driving, my SUV while I was driving. So that said enough for me. And it kept all our stuff charged. I used a portable solar panel too while I was camping for a little bit. Worked excellent with this. And it was just, it was an off brand. It wasn't even like a Jackery one or a BLUETTI one. It was one I got out of Amazon warehouse. I'll leave a link in the description. 60 water, and it worked excellent with it. So would I recommend it? Of course. So let's see here. It's got a light on it. I think I've used that light once, but I have so many like lantern lights and everything that I don't need it. That light's also a value if you had an outage, a power outage, but not just for light, but also so you can see where to plug in stuff on this. So that's the build quality on it is excellent. It's a chunk when you pick it up. It's like picking up a car battery in a way. It's a chunk, but it feels real sturdy. This is the BLUETTI EB70. 716 watt capacity on it. It's very good, 800 watts total in actuality. It's got the wireless charger on top of it. This is just a real world look at it. This is just a no frills updated review. I can make it look fancy, do some lighting and all that, but this is just me talking about how it really worked for me and how it really worked on an actual vacation where we were gone, I think about 9 days. And I used it in the hotel room. We used it camping. Anytime we were in the vehicle on long road trips, on the long road trip, it had stuff plugged into it, my refrigerator the whole time. The only thing with this is once we got somewhere we weren't camping or anything, I would recommend pulling. And the good thing about this, it's all in one. As long as you got a solar panel, you just unhook this and you can take it in your hotel room or wherever you're at. I wouldn't leave it in my vehicle. I mean, unless, you want to find it in a pawn shop one day. So anytime we were done camping or stuff like that, I would pull it and put it in the hotel room. There was no reason to leave something like this in my vehicle. So yeah, it got taken out. And plus the heat. You don't want to leave any type of battery sitting out in the heat in your car. Say it's 100 degrees, it's 140 degrees in your car, sitting in there and you're not using it unless you got, cooling fans or like a little battery operated fan blowing on it and stuff, which is what I would do. Also, I have a couple little cheap fans. You can look at my old reviews of them. They've still been rock stars. Anyway, I hope this updated review helps someone. This is how it worked for me and how it worked in the real world when I really needed it and I messed up and didn't bring my cigarette lighter charger with me like the whole trip. I thought it was going to suck because I didn't have it. This thing didn't skip a beat, so anyway, thanks for watching. This is Frugal Panda out.